What do we have here? A new hunter? I can tell that you are new. You barely got any blood on you. Your clothes are much too clean to be a hunter. But that will change soon, I hope. A hunter must hunt. We are obligated to hunt the beast. And yet, what are you doing here? You aren't looking to chit-chat, are you? We don't have time for such frivolities. We have beasts to hunt. Shaking in your boots. Do a few beasts really scare you? That's good. It's good to have fear in our hearts. It's the only thing that separates us between us and the beasts. It's dangerous not to be afraid. It can be intoxicating. The blood, the dream, and the hunt. It's hard to resist. But you don't have to worry about that. You just worry about hunting beasts. Let me handle any of the hunters that need hunting. Hopefully I never have to hunt you. Now go and hunt, little hunter. Go on, hunter. What are you waiting for? Are you still afraid? Well, it seems you already have a weapon. You must have visited the dream. The hunter's dream. Did you enjoy it? Was the door there? Such a sweet thing. Next time you visit the hunter's dream, tell the dream I said hello. She is so good at calming and helping you regain your strength. Still here? Oh, all right. I suppose I can give you some tips. I guess an old gal like myself can help out a new hunter. Your job is to hunt the beast, and nothing more. But you must be careful not to become a beast yourself. A difficult task. Hunting is dangerous. You must keep yourself strong. And you must keep yourself healthy. You can use blood vials to help regain your strength. There are many tools in a hunter's arsenal. You can go to the hunter's workshop and help upgrade your equipment. It's located in the Hunter's Dream. You can also use rooms to help give yourself an advantage. You can find these rooms around Yharnam, and some of the places outside of Yharnam if you dare visit them. It depends on how bloodthirsty you are. That outfit. It's not from Yharnam, is it? Many of the hunters are not from Yharnam. They come from all around the world, all to join us in the never-ending hunt. Let's see. What sort of equipment do you currently have? Everything looks fairly standard at the moment. Every hunter weapon has a unique property. You should explore these unique abilities and use them to help in the hunt. Every hunter is equipped with a firearm. You should use those to help get you out of a dangerous situation. When an enemy is about to strike, you can interrupt the attack with a quick shot, and it will give you an opening to counterattack. You could sneak up behind an enemy and get them with a visceral attack, if you're brave enough. You don't have to fight fair. These are beasts that you're hunting after all. Do whatever it takes to win. You can only win fights. You can't lose them. You're a hunter. You'll end up in the dream if you die, but you can only dream for so long before it becomes a nightmare. All dreams must end eventually, little hunter. Some like to hunt in groups. Some like to hunt alone. It's dangerous to hunt in groups, though. You never know when your allies might turn against you. Oh, I knew a few hunters who lost their mind, and I had to take them down. It can be quite difficult. That's what I am. A hunter who hunts hunters. Some were my friends and allies or rivals, but now they are nothing more than mindless hunters who need to be taken down. Back to you, little hunter. Many of the beasts that you see are like wolves. The ones covered in fur are weak to fire. There are another type of beasts that are more alien. Those ones are weak to lightning. Do you have any fire paper or lightning paper? No? You'll have to find some of those. Then you can apply it to your weapons. But be careful. They're in short supply. You still look afraid. You're just going to have to get over your fears. You can't stand here forever. Things won't progress unless you go out and hunt. So you're not from Yharnam? Must not be accustomed to the layout of the city. It was designed to be rather confusing. It's to help keep the beasts from overrunning the city. There's Yharnam and the Cathedral Ward, and Old Yharnam, which I don't recommend you going. That part of the city is overrun with beasts. Everyone caught the plague and they closed it down and built walls around it to keep out the people. I suppose you could sneak in, but what's there for you? There are a few places outside of Yharnam, but I don't recommend you go there unless you're that bloodthirsty or just curious. There are many horrors out there. How do you feel about cutting down people with the beast plague? They used to be normal citizens of Yharnam, but now you must hunt them. Unfortunately, there are no happy endings in Yharnam. So many people come here hoping to be cured of some affliction. There's the healing church. They say that they can do wondrous things with blood. They might be able to cure diseases, heal wounds, but it seems like it only makes things worse around here. They have a little secret area high above the cathedral ward. Only selected members of the choir are allowed to go up there. I wonder what they're up to. So high above the city. All secretive and hidden away. But us hunters, we don't need secrets. Our path is clear. We hunt the beasts. It's simple. What's that? You have a scrap of paper on you? A message. Seek pale plant. Don't worry about that. It's scribblings of a madman. You just hunt. You just focus on the hunt. You can leave the riddles to the choir. Let them go investigate the strangeness around here. It's better not to go poking your nose in unfamiliar places. That's how you end up going insane. We don't need you to lose your mind. You don't want to end up like one of my prey, mindless, bloodthirsty, like a mindless beast hunting for others. What is your name, little hunter? What's that? Having trouble remembering things? I wish I could say that was unusual, but it happens when one becomes a hunter. Things become so hazy. Perhaps you'll remember things later, or perhaps you'll never remember anything ever again. Regardless of your memories, just remember to hunt. It's as simple as that. By the way, you may want to avoid the cathedral ward for the time being. There's a former hunter that I must hunt. He's hiding there. I'll have to go there and take him out. He was a friend of mine, and, well, I want you to keep your hands clean. Let me handle the hunt. What are you hunting currently? Has anything caught your eye? I see. Hunters will receive no medals for the beasts we kill. You'll have no parades or adoring crowds cheering for us. We only have the hunt and the dream. We don't even have each other sometimes, especially since we don't know who is going to keep their sanity. At the end of the hunt, you may end up having to take out some of the other hunters, or during the hunt. Just focus on yourself. Sometimes it's better to be alone. You still look afraid. Why is that? I don't know what else I could give to you or tell you. There's some things you just learn on your own. If you're really lost, you can ask the messengers for help. The messengers, the little ones that look like skeletons. They're such adorable little things. They cannot speak words, but aren't they sweet? They will bring you things to help. Some contain messages from other hunters. You could leave a message for the other hunters if you so desire. You remind me of someone I once hunted with, back when I was a bit younger. They were so full of life and and joy. They came here to get revenge on a beast that took out their family. But then they wandered off one day, and I don't know what became of them. Maybe they're still out there, fighting the good fight. Or maybe he got insane and fell off a cliff and died. It is still strange around here. Things will get much stranger as the night progresses. We don't know what type of beast will arrive. You must be ready for anything. Do you remember what I taught you? What other things do you have? If you'd like other type of weapons, you can either buy them from the messengers in the dream, the ones by the fountain. There are also weapons out in the city that you can find. Feel free to try them. There are also items you can use to help distract beasts. Pebbles can be quite useful. You can toss them at an enemy and distract them. There are different types of knives that you can use. Some can be thrown and poison the beast. Hendrik liked to use poison knives, but they just take long time to poison a beast, so I don't quite understand why he liked to use them so much. You yourself can be poisoned as well. You'll have to use an antidote to cure yourself of that. You can find those around Yharnam. Maybe you should go to Yusefka's clinic and see if she has anything she can spare. Oh, that's where you woke up, is in the clinic? You've met her then? There are two somewhat safe havens here in Yharnam. There's Yusefka's clinic and Erden Chapel. I suppose if you find anyone who's looking for a safe place, you could send them to one of those places. Hopefully they can survive the hunt in one of those places. But there's no guarantees. There's no safe place in Yharnam. There are some creatures capable of stealing your insight. You gain insight by seeing things that you really shouldn't see. They have a human shape, but a slug-like head. They suck out your insight. There are other beasts that I encounter rarely. I'm not quite sure how to describe them. Hopefully you never run into one. They're capable of driving you mad. They infect your mind with some sort of terrible frenzy. You can use a sedative to help counteract that effect, but you must act quickly or else you'll be damaged, both mentally and physically. Such strange creatures. Stay away from them. They like to hum to themselves. strange creatures. And occasionally I'll see these blue creatures that are little alien-like creatures that somewhat look like children. They have such strange heads, and best to avoid them. Hopefully you won't run into them in Yharnam. But those creatures are so unnerving. You might see those if you go into any of the less wholesome places. It just depends on how bold you are. I'm not going to say brave, because sometimes being brave is just being stupid. And don't be stupid. That will get you killed. And you lose your blood echoes. You collect blood echoes by killing beasts and other things that might harm you. You want to collect blood echoes. You need them to increase your strength. Try not to lose them. That means being careful not to take risks you don't need to take. You have to be smart. Oh, look at you. I can see you still shaking in your boots. But I appreciate you listening to this old hunter. You could be a good hunter. You seem eager to learn. But that's enough talking. Now is the time for action. You need to go out and hunt. No more excuses. No more waiting. Time to go now. Maybe we'll see each other again. Maybe not. Either way, it was nice meeting you, little hunter. Now's the time to be bold. Go out and hunt